We talked about like if it's intrusive, if you ask your partner about their ex, right? But what about if your partner talks about their ex? Like, do you think it's proper or is it rude?
I don't think it's rude. I think it's the way it's like approached. So, for example, if you go, I mean, this is just downright rude for me. If you go, oh, my ex used to do it like that, then of course that's rude because you're making a direct comparison to your current partner with your ex, which you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be doing. That's a no-go in any relationship. But if you're just talking casually about what happened in the past and what your ex was like, then I don't think it's rude.
What about if they talk about their exes a lot?
Then that's a sign that maybe your partner isn't super over your ex at the moment. Their exes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So
Okay.
that's something that you need to address and say, look, I think that maybe you're not super over your ex right now
Yeah, yeah.
because you keep mentioning them and talking about them and stuff.
What? Okay, because you brought it up. Do you think that it's fair to compare your current partner with your exes? Like, not. Okay, so it's you said that it's rude if you say like, oh, they used to do it like this and you're not doing it like that. So if it's in that tone and if it's in that context, like, yeah, hell yeah, it's rude. But what if like, just compare like certain things, even not with a negative light, just like he used to do this
Positive.
and you no, not even just positive, just certain things, like for example, I can't think of a scenario right now, but let's say with my ex we always used to watch movies and with us we don't.
I guess I don't know. I mean, it really depends on the context. Like it depends on the delivery, the context. If you were comparing, let's say you're constantly comparing your ex and your partner. If you're doing it in your mind and not saying it out loud, then I say it's fine because it's your own thoughts. And maybe there are certain comparisons you want to make in your mind, good and bad, both, whatever. But you want to have that, like, I mean, your ex was a standard for certain things, right? And your current partner is a standard for other things. So of course, there's always going to be a comparison. Right? Everyone says it's bad to compare, but there will always be a comparison of some sort. And it's not that you're comparing because you want your current partner to be like that. It's more of you're comparing because they are different. And you have to recognize those differences. To fully appreciate your partner, you need to recognize the differences between your partner and your ex. And of course, the good traits and the good similarities as well. So I think it's okay to compare, especially if it's like mental notes, like it's just all in your head. But if you're like constantly like pointing things out to your current partner and like pointing out things they do, positive or not, I don't think it's good to keep comparing. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like it's gonna make your current partner feel like that ex or those exes were the standard, and I'm just a comparison point. I'm just like the new girl here, and I'm just being compared to like all these exes. And I don't think you should be doing those things. So I don't agree that you should be comparing constantly and especially pointing it out. If you're comparing, try to keep it to yourself, keep it in your mind. These are some of the trait differences. And, eventually you'll recognize your partner as their own individual, right? Because I guess in the beginning of every relationship, you're always coming from a different viewpoint, right? Eventually you got to really respect your partner for who your partner is and just stop comparing because it's not fair anymore to your partner.
If you guys want to check out the full episode, click the link on the screen or head on over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever podcasts are available. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.